Aloha, I'm Chris Berman, and coming up on ESPN, set to go with Week 2 of the NFL on ESPN. Hi everyone, I'm Chris Berman. Week 1 certainly had its share of surprises. Week 2 continue in that vein, or will things start to even out a bit? We'll see. We've got an excellent early season matchup for you here. San Diego, Dallas. This ought to be good.
While the teams are out on the field getting loose, the fans are filing in and finding their seats for the game. Welcome to Texas Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens. Standing beside me is my right-hand man, Mr. Peter O'Keefe. And Peter, we have a whole bunch of good receivers down there.
You're not kidding, Dan. Both of these teams have a receiving core that can spread the field and make big plays.
The Cowboys have a group of receivers with a great mix of talent. They make it awfully tough for defensive secondaries because they're just such a well-rounded, talented bunch. The Chargers also have a talented cadre of receivers. On any given day, any one of these guys can be the hero. And defenses are really challenged because you just can't focus in on one guy. Both of these groups have a chance to shine. The question is, which one?
Well, all right, Peter, we'll keep our eye on them as the game progresses. But first, the coin toss. Bags the dart right sideline and picks up 4 on the play. Peter, unfortunately, we've had some players banged up so far.
Unfortunately so. As we can see here, we've got the injuries that have accrued over the season, and let me tell you, each one of these guys was hard to lose. Injuries are a fact of life in the NFL. You have to push on and field the best team possible. Julius Jones sticks close to his blockers here, and it pays off.
A well-designed picks up the first down. Tackled at the 42. That will bring up first down.
Winslow Jr. is a good tight end. First-year man out of Missouri. And a nice skill set, too. Great hands, good speed. This guy is definitely a playmaker. Shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about staking your turf.
A beautiful pickup. Chase down at the 30. It will be first down.
Troy Brown on the finer points of coverage on this play.
A nice catch, but also a nice move to shake the coverage.
He owned that matchup.
Peter, he gets the touchdown, and there is no... And touchdown.
Troy Brown.
Thank you. No.
Well, look at those last year numbers there. That's great production. This is double coverage on this play, but still comes out with the ball. Nice throw and nice catch. Let's take a look. They had him covered.
The reception's made at the 36. And he's stopped right there. First down.
Carter threw a nice pass past the coverage and got the completion. Tough throw, but an accurate throw.
It's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
The Chargers are one guy short on the line, but it turns out they don't need him. 3 is plenty to get.
Williams gets the sack way back at the 22. That will bring up fourth down.
Ball carrier get past the markers and a bunch more before you can stop him.
There's to the right sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Terrence himself, and he'll take advantage of it. Easy catch and make the play. Perfectly done.
Carter throws a heater right sideline, and it's caught for the score.
David.
Extra point is good. Okay. After the game, let's go on that new ESPN football game. All right, man. Cool. Okay, let's do this. Let's do it.
1st and 10. Ball at the Chargers.
17.
Let's go. Yeah, man.
Vernon Fox got pinned deep by a beauty of a kick there, and by the time he looked up, there was no...
Carter throws a heater right sideline, and the completion is made short of the markers, however. That will bring up fourth down.
Horton forced his man out back there, allowed some...
Gets the sack, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Winslow Jr. makes the catch, but that's not enough for him.
Complete at the 24, tackled, and the clock will continue to run.
Terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB.
Is well past the markers for a first down.
First down, Chargers.
P.Rivers trouble pooching this one through. Let's see it again. Yep, he knows it.
And it's good.
N.Kaeding.
Tackled, and the clock will continue to run.
Julius Jones had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
A nice run after the catch, and that's what they expect from Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. The Cowboys, therefore, find themselves in a tight ball game. Anything can happen in the second half. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. P.Rivers would find his target on this one. A 19-yard touchdown for the Chargers. The Chargers get the first points of the game and go up by 7. The boys come right back. Quincy Carter is back to throw. And when he gets an opportunity to step up, these are the kind of throws he makes. This was a big one. That set up a 40-yard field goal. The boys, midway through the second, Cowboys down by 4. Quincy Carter would put this pass right where it needed to be. They take the lead for the first time and are now up by 3. Chargers still middle of the second. P.Rivers would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. Bolts losing 10-7. After driving 9 yards on 5 plays, N.Kaeding is called upon after the red zone problems, and he is true on the short field goal attempt, a 35-yard field goal. And that's where we'll leave this one. Cowboys are keeping it evened up. We're tied 10-all. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. T.Brown has played like a man possessed. So that does it.
Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, there's the drive results, and the thing I want to talk about is how close this game is. When the score is like it is, one single mistake can change the whole game. They need to be careful here. Willie Blade gets to his man in the backfield for a big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection.
Jackson back at the 5. And I'll tell you what, this looks like it wasn't that difficult to tackle, but he had his hands full.
Yeah, looks can be deceiving, Dan. He really had to square himself perfectly to make that play.
And we're going to get to the spots we need to. Okay, fellas?
3rd and 5. Ball at the Cowboys.
About the interception here on the replay, Dan. Watch how he reacts to get in the ball's path. Nice. That's how you make the INT, baby.
Boy, that was a down at the 46.
Greg Ellis pushes them back in time on this one. Big loss. That's a great defensive play.
Ellis penetrates and stops that back at the 42. Fires this one over the middle, and they convert the big fourth down play.
Chargers.
What's wrong with you, Cowboys? Let's stop them.
Take no for an answer. Watch this play where he makes the catch and then knifes ahead for plenty more.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can...
Down.
On the man.
Winslow.
Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. How they turned the ball over leaps out at me, and you have to think that that could come back to haunt them. Turnovers are the most telling stat in the NFL. David Boston has a guy shadowing him, but still manages to make the catch. He beats his man cold. It's all about...
Finally dropped at the 25. It will be first down.
Yeah, if you can't make anything happen after the catch, those short throws are useless. Gets this one past the secondary quite easily. I think the safeties were out of position on that one, Dan. Now that kind of accuracy is...
Over the middle, and somehow holds on to it for the first down.
Julius Jones was really getting crowded out there with 3 defenders, but he still made the catch.
A nice run after the catch, and that's what they expect from him.
Heck, that's his job description. You won't see him...
Cowboys.
into a crowd here and by some miracle gets a completion out of it. I don't know how that happened, Dan. Let's have another look.
And he's in for the score.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Come on, just rock with me.
And so far, he's got 206 yards and 2 touchdowns.
It's good.
Tim, this one. Now he takes off. This is a great bit of running and a great bit of blocking, too. You don't take it this far out of the end zone all by yourself.
Eventually shoved out at the 42.
An interception on this one. I've heard of having confidence in your receivers, Dan, but...
Some beauty to the right side. And it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Phillip Rivers, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
So 3 quarters in the books now, and we're all tied.
Great offensive line in front of him. They made that play happen. Yep, those blockers opened up the hole for him.
Hunted down at the 46. That will bring up first down.
Julius catch, but watch here what he does after the completion. Caught, and now fight for more yards. Julius Jones really lets this one go, and from the wrong foot, no less. That's a quarterback who won't quit.
Yeah, well, there you see, he still got it off despite being off balance. Great
Cowboys.
chase down at the 23. That will bring up first down.
Oh, nice little streak. Well, look at these stats. That's a...
The head coach doesn't agree with the call, and we're going to see the red flag.
Dallas is challenging whether the pass was caught inbounds.
This is their first challenge of the game, and even if they lose this one, they still have one challenge left.
Dan, when we check out the replay here, we should be able to see if the catch was made prior to going out of bounds. Well, there's the catch. He's in bounds. I think they'll overturn this one.
After review, the pass has been ruled complete. The catch was made prior to going out of bounds. Dallas will not be charged a timeout. First down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
Job of reading the play and putting himself into position to tip the ball incomplete. It's worth a second look.
It's tipped. Incomplete.
With the deflection.
Don't worry about it. That's right, man. That's right.
K.Lassiter. Nice gain on this baby. Look at him eat up the yardage here.
He may not have the carries, but the times he has carried it. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Come on, just rock with me. Everybody just rock. Just rock. Just nod your head and rock. Just pass with me. Everybody just rock with me. Rock with me. Come on and just rock.
T.Minor sticks to his blockers like a kick-me sign as he runs the football.
Well, that's a pretty vivid display. Down hard at the 20. It will be first down.
Check out the interception here on the replay, Dan. Watch how he reacts to get in the ball's path. Nice. That's how you make the IN.
At the 35.
Coming out.
That's his second tackle so far.
Roll the dice by targeting a receiver with 2 defenders near him. But the pass clicked and they'll...
Field, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Plays this one perfectly, getting himself to the right place at the right time to make the catch. The defense should be embarrassed that they...
He's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Incredible receiver. Nothing gets in his way.
A beautiful pick.
T.Dwight has this one in his hands and then... drops it.
They have their incomplete, and they will turn the ball over on down.
The intended receiver, Darren Woodson with the coverage. Second and 6.
Those are nice stats. Way to carry.
The Cowboys come out on top, 24-17. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
From the north, south, east, and west. Party, yeah, we bump the party, yeah. From the north, south, east, and west. Party, yeah, party, yeah.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Cowboys stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. The Swami's cousin, K.Lassiter, is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The Bolts have it off an interception. The ball at the 39. Number 84 had to work to find an opening, but he was able to haul this one in. A 38-yard touchdown for the Chargers. The boys answering right back. Cowboys back by 7. Julius Jones emerged as a real weapon as he pulled one in here. They tie it up 17 all. The boys again have it. Quincy Carter got the carry here, and he comes through. A 7-yard touchdown for the Cowboys. Cowboys leading 24-17. Dunn was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. Ball at their own 11-yard line. P.Rivers is back to throw, and look at the finesse he puts on this one. Nice. And that's where we'll leave this one. Cowboys squeaked out a win, 24-17. Now let's catch up with the player who really ignited his team's offense with his deft passing and has earned our Player of the Game award. Quincy Carter is standing by with our Susie Calvert. Susie?
Thank you, Chris. You played brilliantly. And you won a close game today. What do you think was vital to your team's success today?
Our offensive line played great all game. They did a great job of protecting the pocket, and they made big gaps for our backs. Some folks like to focus on the skills position, but you gotta appreciate what those guys do for us in the trenches.
Chris, back to you.
Thanks for watching the NFL.